When you think of dictators, you probably picture iron fists, propaganda, and a suspicious love for military parades. But behind the iron curtains and cults of personality, some had very strange hobbies. The weirdest hobbies of dictators in history. Let's start with Adolf Hitler. Before rising to infamy, he tried to make it as a watercolor artist in Vienna. Critics called his work soulless, but he painted dozens of buildings and landscapes, mostly without people. Oddly enough, he was also a vegetarian and had a soft spot for animals, all while, launching a world war and orchestrating genocide. Next on the list, Joseph Stalin, the architect of the Soviet terror machine, once wrote sentimental poetry in his native Georgian. Published under a pen name, his verses were filled with longing and beauty. Later, he became obsessed with cinema, hosting private screenings almost every night, and even editing films himself. Imagine getting movie notes from Stalin. No pressure. Speaking of movies, Kim Jong-il took it to another level. The North Korean leader reportedly had a collection of over 20,000 films, from James Bond to Godzilla. But here's the plot twist. He kidnapped a South Korean director and his actress ex-wife to force them to make films for North Korea. They actually made a monster movie called Pulgasari, kind of a socialist Godzilla. And yes, they later escaped. Next up, Benito Mussolini, the Italian fascist, dabbled in romance novels and reportedly played the violin. He ghost-wrote steamy love stories under pseudonyms and prided himself on his musical side. Because nothing says Il Duce like a sunset sonata after a fascist rally. Muammar Gaddafi turned political theater into a runway show. His extravagant uniforms, flowing robes, and Bedouin tents, even on state visits, made him a dictator and a walking fashion statement. He once arrived at a UN summit with an all-female bodyguard unit and a suitcase full of camel milk. You can't make this stuff up. Then there's Bashar al-Assad. Before becoming Syria's strongman, he was training to be an eye doctor in London and was known for his love of computers and video games. He reportedly enjoyed Star Wars, The Phantom Menace on PlayStation, and tinkering with tech. A quiet, geeky guy who liked Guitar Hero, and then went on to crush revolts with chemical weapons. A plot twist no one asked for. From romance novels to monster movies, and from birds to boss fights, these dictators weren't just tyrants, they were weird. Maybe power corrupts. But it also gets really eccentric. History is full of surprises. Want more weird facts? Subscribe. If you enjoyed our video, please tune in to more amazing episodes of Wonder Why.